Do you think your healthy breakfast might actually be weakening your body? What if I told you that foods millions of seniors eat every morning could silently trigger memory loss, blood sugar crashes, and even rapid muscle decline? And here's the real shocker: 98% of people over 60 are unknowingly eating at least one of these harmful foods every single week. Could you be one of them? Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and today I'm revealing the truth about 4 breakfast foods you must never touch and 4 others you should eat every day to protect your memory, your muscles, and your joints. Breakfast is supposed to fuel your day. For many, it feels like a comforting ritual. A bowl of oats, a cup of yogurt, maybe something quick and easy. But recent research shows that what seems like a healthy habit could actually be damaging your body from the inside out. Studies confirm that certain popular morning foods seniors reach for without a second thought are directly linked to memory decline, dangerous blood sugar spikes, and muscle loss. And the most terrifying part, once the damage begins, it doesn't just fade away on its own. It compounds over time. But there's good news. These effects are reversible. By replacing just one of these harmful foods with a healthier option, you can begin lowering inflammation, boosting strength, and even protecting against memory loss. Peer-reviewed research shows that in just 8 weeks, one of the top breakfast foods reduced inflammatory markers by 52%. That's the power of choosing the right foods, and today, you'll see the 4 best and the 4 worst, ranked in exact order of their impact on your health. Every fact in this video is backed by peer-reviewed research on older adults, no speculation, no gimmicks. And I've included the links to these studies in the description below. But before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your location in the comments. I read every single one, and it's always fascinating to see how widespread this hidden truth really is. First food reveal harmful. Number 4. Instant oatmeal packets. Let's start with the 4th harmful breakfast food, a seemingly innocent staple found in almost every kitchen: instant oatmeal packets. The packaging often boasts heart healthy, but the reality? These packets are among the worst choices seniors can make at breakfast. Here's why. They've been heavily processed. The oats are broken down so finely that your body digests them almost instantly. Within minutes, your blood sugar spikes like a rocket. Most packets contain more than 18 grams of sugar per serving. And it doesn't stop there. Many are loaded with maltodextrin, a processed carbohydrate that spikes insulin even faster than table sugar. Imagine starting your day this way. Blood sugar shoots up, insulin surges, and then within just an hour or 2 your energy crashes. You're shaky, exhausted, and hungrier than before. Seniors especially must avoid this blood sugar roller coaster. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate a high glycemic breakfast had inflammatory levels that were 47% higher for the next 6 hours. Think about that. The damage keeps going long after the meal is over. Even worse, frequent morning spikes are linked to a 40% greater risk of developing insulin resistance, a dangerous step toward pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes. For seniors whose insulin sensitivity is already reduced, this is a path you don't want to be on. Now, if you truly love oats, there is a safer way. Skip the packets. Instead, use steel-cut, whole, unprocessed oats. Soak them overnight, cook them slowly, and never add sugar. The goal is to start your day steady, not with a metabolic explosion that leaves your body scrambling. Second food reveal harmful. Number 3. Flavored yogurt cups. Coming in next, flavored yogurt cups. They're marketed as healthy, packed with calcium and probiotics, and promoted as the perfect way to start your morning. But for seniors, these cups can be one of the most deceptive metabolic traps. Why? Because they often contain more sugar than a candy bar. Yes, you heard that right. One serving of certain brands has up to 20 grams of added sugar. That's over 5 teaspoons first thing in the morning. And it doesn't end with sugar. Many flavored yogurts also include artificial sweeteners, gums, flavorings, and even food dyes. These additives irritate the gut, trigger inflammation, and disrupt healthy digestion. For seniors, this is serious. A study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that eating high-sugar dairy products for breakfast led to a 34% rise in inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 in just 2 hours. That's the kind of inflammation that damages tissues, weakens immunity, and accelerates both muscle loss and cognitive decline. So while yogurt may look small and harmless in its little cup, the reality is far more dangerous. It's not nourishing your body, it's inflaming it. So far, we've revealed two common healthy breakfast instant oatmeal packets and flavored yogurts that are quietly working against your health every single morning. But we're only halfway there. Next, we'll uncover another breakfast food that looks nutritious on the surface but is secretly driving up inflammation and stealing your energy. Stay with me because the foods you'll learn about next may surprise you even more. In the last section, we uncovered how flavored yogurt cups, though advertised as healthy, are often nothing more than sugar bombs in disguise. Now let's go deeper, because the truth about what many seniors consider healthy breakfast staples may surprise you even more. Low-fat yogurt, the hidden trip. Even the so-called low-fat varieties of yogurt are deceptive. Why? Because when food manufacturers strip out the fat, they don't leave the flavor empty. They almost always add sugar to make up for what was lost. And what you're left with is a lose-lose situation. Here's why fat actually matters. Fat helps regulate blood sugar. Fat improves nutrient absorption. Fat provides satiety, keeping hunger at bay. For an aging body, these processes are critical. Without them, your blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you drained of energy and mentally foggy. So what's the smarter choice if you love yogurt? Plain Greek yogurt. Not vanilla. Not strawberry. Just plain. Top it with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a handful of your own fresh fruit. That way, you get the protein and the probiotics without the metabolic chaos that comes from all that hidden sugar. It might seem like a small swap, but for seniors especially, this little change can protect blood sugar, preserve energy, and even sharpen cognition first thing in the morning. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can have such a huge impact? The breakfast cereal myth. Now let's move to the second most deceptive breakfast food out there. Cereal. For decades, cereal companies have branded their products with labels like multigrain, bran, or high fiber. The boxes are covered in bright colors, health claims, and smiling mascots. They look harmless, sometimes even smart. But inside the box, a completely different story. The majority of breakfast cereals are nothing but highly processed grains, refined sugars, and synthetic additives. These refined grains have been ground down into quick-digesting carbs, which hit your bloodstream like pure sugar. Add in fortified vitamins, artificial flavorings, and chemicals, and you're basically starting your day with dessert disguised as breakfast. The consequences are serious. Studies in the British Medical Journal found that eating processed breakfast cereals increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by 21, particularly in older adults. And another large-scale analysis from the Nurses' Health Study showed that seniors who ate cereal regularly were 36% more likely to develop belly fat after age 60. Now, let's be clear, it's not just about appearance. Belly fat in older adults is metabolically active. It releases inflammatory chemicals that damage muscle, increase stroke risk, and push your metabolism further out of balance. Think about that. Every time you pour a bowl of cereal and cover it with milk, you're not fueling your body, you're lighting the fuse for a chain reaction of inflammation and hormonal disruption. And don't be fooled by boxes that claim no added sugar. They often use malt extract or fruit juice concentrate, which trigger the same destructive blood sugar spikes. Why cereal feels easy but costs you lot. Irony of the saddest truths is that many seniors choose cereal not because they think it's powerful, but because it's soft, quick, and convenient. For those with dentures or sensitive teeth, cereal feels like an easy win. But that temporary comfort causes long-term damage. Blood sugar spikes, inflammatory markers rise, and muscles begin to shrink. What seems like an easy start to your morning can quietly set the stage for years of metabolic stress. There are far better quick and simple breakfast options that stabilize blood sugar, fight inflammation, and preserve strength. But cereal? It's not even close. It's one of the most dangerous breakfast habits a senior can keep. White toast with jam or margarine, the silent killer. Now, let's move to number 1, the worst breakfast mistake seniors still make every morning. White toast with jam or margarine. On the surface, it looks harmless. White toast feels traditional, familiar, quick, and cheap. Spread it with a little jam, maybe some margarine, and it feels like comfort food. But inside your body, it's one of the most damaging combinations you can eat before 9 o'clock a.m. Here's why. White bread is stripped of its fiber and nutrients, leaving nothing but starch. Within minutes of eating it, your blood sugar skyrockets, almost the same as drinking a soda. Margarine often contains industrial seed oils like canola or soybean. These oils oxidize easily, creating compounds that drive oxidative stress and inflammation. Jam piles on concentrated sugar, turning your breakfast into a metabolic cocktail of processed fat and sugar. The results are devastating. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who frequently consumed refined bread containing trans fats were 48% more likely to experience cognitive decline over 5 years. And another study in the European Journal of Endocrinology revealed that this type of breakfast reduced insulin sensitivity by 34% in adults over 60. Think about that. Not only do you face energy crashes, but your immune system weakens, your muscles shrink, and your blood vessels begin to deteriorate, all set in motion by one simple, seemingly harmless breakfast. Why this matters for seniors: energy crashes aren't just inconvenient. For seniors, they can mean the difference between taking a safe walk around the block or risking a fall. Chronic inflammation isn't just about discomfort, it accelerates aging at the cellular level, weakening both mind and body. That's why these classic breakfast foods, instant oatmeal packets, flavored yogurts, cereals, and white toast with jam, are far from harmless traditions. They are direct threats to long-term mobility, memory, and independence. So far, we've exposed the 4 most dangerous breakfast mistakes seniors continue to make. They may feel familiar and comforting, but the damage they cause to your metabolism, joints, and even your brain is undeniable. But here's the exciting part. For every harmful food we've revealed, there's a powerful alternative waiting to transform your mornings. On the next page, we'll uncover the 4 must-eat breakfasts that can restore your strength, sharpen your memory, and keep your body moving with confidence. Stay tuned, because this is where the real healing begins. We just uncovered why white toast with jam or margarine can be one of the most damaging breakfasts for seniors, robbing your muscles, spiking your blood sugar, and quietly eroding your independence. Now, it's time to shift focus. Instead of foods that hurt you, let's talk about the foods that can heal, energize, and protect your body every morning. These aren't trendy superfoods or supplements. They're simple, science-backed choices that reduce inflammation, boost vitality, safeguard your muscles, and even strengthen your brain. Let's dive into the 4 breakfasts you should be eating every day. Number 4. Chia seed pudding. Most people don't expect to see chia seeds on this list. They look tiny, almost insignificant. Yet for seniors, chia seeds are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your routine. When soaked overnight in water or plant-based milk, chia seeds form a gel-like pudding that delivers steady energy, cellular repair, and gut support all at once. Just 2 tablespoons contain 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Why does this matter so much? Fiber is critical for blood sugar control, while omega-3s protect your muscles and fight inflammation. In fact, a study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging showed that higher soluble fiber intake improved insulin sensitivity by 39% in older adults. And those who regularly consumed omega-3s had a 30% lower risk of muscle deterioration. This is especially important for seniors. Slow, steady digestion means your blood sugar rises gently and stays stable for hours. No more sudden crashes. No more foggy mornings. Instead, you get consistent clarity, strength, and focus. Chia's gelatinous texture also feeds healthy gut bacteria, an underrated but essential part of immune function and nutrient absorption as we age. A healthier gut means a stronger body and sharper mind. How to prepare it? It couldn't be easier. Soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in half a cup of almond or coconut milk overnight. In the morning, stir, sprinkle with cinnamon, or add a few fresh berries. That's it. No cooking, no chewing strain, and no blood sugar spike. Chia seed pudding is the definition of quiet strength, nourishing your muscles, joints, and brain in the background, without ever overtaxing your digestion. For seniors looking for both simplicity and power, this is an ideal way to start the day. Number 3. Beets or beetroot smoothies. No. Let's move to the next food on the list. Beets. Not exactly a typical breakfast item, right? But when it comes to seniors' health, beets have the power to transform circulation, muscle performance, and even brain function. The secret lies in their natural nitrate content. Once consumed, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that expands blood vessels and improves circulation. Why is this critical for seniors? Because blood flow slows with age. Hormones, oxygen, and nutrients move sluggishly. Muscles heal more slowly. Energy dwindles. The brain gets less fuel. The result? Fatigue, weakness, and even cognitive decline. But beets change that story. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors who drank beet juice every morning improved their walking speed by 19% and their muscle oxygenation during exercise by 21%. That's not just theory, it's measurable, life-changing progress. And there's more. A study from Wake Forest University revealed that just 4 days of beet-rich breakfast significantly improved brain function, especially in the frontal lobe, the region responsible for memory and decision-making. Imagine sharper recall, clearer thinking, and better confidence in daily choices, all from one simple addition to breakfast. Best of all, you don't need to eat raw beets. A simple beet smoothie delivers everything you need. Blend half a cup of cooked beets with water and a squeeze of lemon. If the earthy flavor feels too strong, pair it with berries or half a banana for natural sweetness without losing the benefits. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before activity, whether it's a morning walk, gardening, or exercise, and you'll notice a difference in energy and endurance. Beets don't just fuel your body, they empower your day. So far, we've seen how chia seed pudding gives you steady, lasting energy, and how beets restore circulation, brain power, and stamina. And we're only halfway through the list. Next, we'll reveal another surprising breakfast food, one that works on multiple levels to protect your joints, muscles, and overall vitality. Stay tuned, because the next item might already be sitting in your fridge. We've already seen how simple swaps at breakfast can change the way your entire day feels. Starting your morning with the right foods can help you feel more alert, move more freely, and even preserve your muscle fibers well into your later years. Now, let's reveal the last of breakfast champions, the ones that science shows are the most powerful for seniors. Number 2, pasture-raised eggs. For decades, eggs were unfairly vilified. Seniors were told to avoid them, fearing cholesterol or fat. But new research has flipped the story, especially when it comes to pasture-raised eggs. Today, they're recognized as one of the most comprehensive, nutrient-dense foods you can eat, particularly at breakfast. Why pasture-raised? Because when hens roam outdoors and eat a natural diet, the eggs they produce are richer in nutrients compared to conventional eggs. Each large egg gives you about 6 grams of highly absorbable protein. After age 60, when muscle loss accelerates, that protein becomes essential for maintaining independence. One long-term study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast preserved 45% more muscle mass than those who started their day with carbs alone. That's a staggering difference, almost half your strength saved simply by choosing a protein-rich breakfast. But eggs provide more than protein. They're packed with choline, a vital nutrient that protects neurotransmitters and shields the brain against age-related atrophy. Most seniors are deficient, yet eggs are the best natural source. Selenium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, all crucial for energy, metabolism, and strong bones. Omega-3s in higher levels when the eggs come from pasture-raised hens, which reduce inflammation and strengthen cell membranes. For seniors, this nutrient profile supports everything from memory to muscle repair, from bone stability to cardiovascular resilience. Preparation matters though. Avoid frying eggs in processed oils like canola or soybean, which add inflammation. Instead, poach them in water, cook them gently in olive oil, or use grass-fed butter. Soft-boiled, over easy, or lightly scrambled, these methods preserve nutrients and make digestion easier. And here's a bonus. Eggs are naturally soft and easy to chew, which makes them perfect for seniors with dental challenges or swallowing difficulties. They're satisfying, versatile, and cost-effective. A plate of pasture-raised eggs isn't just breakfast. It's a cornerstone of healthy aging, fueling memory, supporting steady energy, and helping you preserve the physical strength that carries you through every part of your day. Number 1. Wild blueberries. And finally, at the very top of the list, the most important breakfast food seniors should eat every day: wild blueberries. Not the big, watery, cultivated ones you find in plastic clamshells. We're talking about the small, dark, intensely flavored wild blueberries that grow in harsh climates and, because of that, pack an extraordinary punch of nutrients. Wild blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that don't just protect your cells, they actively reverse damage. These antioxidants fight oxidative stress, lower inflammation, and have even been shown to repair aging brain tissue. The results are dramatic. In one 90-day study, seniors who ate just 1 cup of wild blueberries daily showed measurable improvements in memory and attention span. Another trial, published in Nutrients, revealed a 52% drop in inflammatory biomarkers among older adults who ate wild blueberries regularly. That's one of the most significant reductions ever recorded from a single whole food. And the benefits don't stop at the brain. Wild blueberries improve circulation, fueling both your muscles and your nervous system. Better blood flow means more energy, faster recovery after activity, and greater coordination, key factors in reducing falls and staying independent. Even the type of blueberry matters. Wild blueberries are smaller, darker, and far richer in active compounds than cultivated varieties. That deeper color signals higher anthocyanin content, the very compounds responsible for repairing and protecting tissue. Practical ways to eat them? Mix them into plain Greek yogurt, stir them into chia pudding, or blend them into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk. Fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. A handful of wild blueberries every morning nourishes your brain, strengthens your muscles, and protects your cells without spiking blood sugar. Breakfast can break you or build you. At this point, the truth is clear. Breakfast is more than just a morning ritual. For seniors, it can either speed up, decline, or slow it down dramatically. Foods like processed cereals, sweetened yogurts, instant oatmeal, and white bread with margarine aren't harmless. They inflame your body, weaken your muscles, damage your blood vessels, and steal away your independence over time. But when you replace those with the right choices, chia pudding, beet smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries, you give your body the raw materials to heal itself, fight inflammation, preserve strength, and sharpen your mind. These are not fads. These are solutions backed by real science and tested in real seniors with measurable results. Every study cited here is linked in the description. These aren't guesses or gimmicks. They're strategies to give you back the health, freedom, and vitality you deserve. So now I want to ask you, which breakfast swap will you make this week? Will you trade instant oatmeal for chia pudding? Will you add wild blueberries to your mornings? Share your choice in the comments below. I read every single one, and your stories inspire others to take that first step. If this video helped you, please click like, hit subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another episode from Senior Health Boost. Your mornings matter more than you think. Start them with purpose, and your body will thank you all day long. Because aging doesn't mean losing strength. It doesn't mean giving up your freedom. With the right foods, you can stay sharp, stay mobile, and stay independent for years to come. This is Dr. Nana with Senior Health Boost, reminding you, every morning is a chance to rebuild, refuel, and restore. Let's make yours count.